Canada's immigration rules are changing in 2025. So in case you are planning to move to Canada, make sure that you watch the entire episode as we uncover the details. Hello and welcome to MyConsultant show, your go-to source for monthly updates on Canada immigration. We are starting today's episode with Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announcing his resignation, followed by a new update in Canada's post-graduation work permit program, and the removal of extra points for express entry candidates with valid job offer. Stay tuned with us as we will unveil how Canada's immigration will shape in 2025. On January 6, 2025, Justin Trudeau announced that he is stepping down as Canada's Prime Minister and leader of the Liberal Party. After nearly a decade in the office, this marks the end of his time as the leader of the country. Justin Trudeau says that he intends to stay on this position as Canada's Prime Minister until the Liberal Party has selected a new leader. Big news for international students in Canada. IRCC has made some important changes to Canada's post-graduation work permit program. Certain programs in early childhood education and developmental service workers are now eligible for post-graduation work permit, which means that if you have studied in these fields, you will be eligible for a work permit after you have completed your graduation. Another program added to the restricted field of studies are language proficiency requirements for post-graduation work permit applicants. If you are interested in post-secondary studies in Canada and potential work after, make sure that you are aware of these recent new developments. Starting in the spring of 2025, Canada is going to remove the extra points that express entry candidates receive for having a valid job offer in Canada. Right now, if you are applying through the express entry system with a valid job offer, you can earn up to 50 to 200 extra points. IRCC says that this change will be temporary. However, once this change is made, all the existing and new candidates in the express entry pool will be impacted. Now don't worry if you have already been invited to apply for permanent residency or you have already submitted your application. This change won't impact those who have already received an invitation or they have submitted their application with the points that they receive for the valid job offer. Canada's immigration rules are changing in 2025. So in case you are planning to move here, this is important to know. For the first time since the pandemic, Canada is going to accept fewer immigrants this year. The goal is to reduce the pressure on housing and social services across the country. Here's what's changing. The number of new permanent residents that Canada will accept in 2025 is dropping to 395,000. That's a decrease from 500,000. Canada will also lower permanent residence targets even further in the next couple of years. 380,000 in 2026 and 365,000 in 2027. In addition, the government is also aiming to reduce the number of non-permanent residents like temporary workers and students, making up 5% of the population, down from 6.5%. Now let's talk about temporary workers. The majority of non-permanent residents this year will be workers, but things are tightening up. There are new rules such as spouses of international students can only get work permits if the program is for 16 months or longer. Spouses of foreign workers can only work if the worker is in a high-skill or high-demand job. International students will need better language skills to get post-graduation work permits. Canada's temporary foreign worker program is also changing, especially for low-wage workers. Employers can only hire 10% of their workforce from the temporary foreign worker program if the job is low wage, and these jobs will only last 1 year instead of 2. Lastly, Canada is limiting the number of international students coming in. The new cap will be 437,000 study permits for 2025, down from 485,000 in 2024. This is to manage the rapid growth in international students over the past few years. So, to sum it up, Canada is planning to slow down its immigration a bit in 2025. Be sure to stay updated as we will keep you posted on any developments. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us this month. If you are looking for more such information and updates on Canada immigration, then please subscribe to our MyConsultant.ca YouTube channel. You can also visit our website MyConsultant.ca, where you can find an authorized immigration and citizenship consultant. I am Tina Batra and we'll see you next month.